one goes, shows you're up. We're, as an I, are waiting.
Neat. Alright. Alright. Boop, doop, boop, boop. Boop, doop, doop, doop. Is John on right now?
Yeah.
Ask him to let us know if he can hear the audio. John, can you hear us, buddy?
Can you hear us, John? He hasn't ready yet, but
Alright.
I assume he's...
I'm gonna shut this down. Do. A little concerning.
Oh, he's replying back. Yes, audio is working.
Sweet. Thank you, sir. We're just making sure we're able to see everything. There we go. Thanks, John.
Thanks, John.
Alrighty, we're about to assume all the positions required to make this happen. Kevin, who's texting him like 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Should be 36. Whoa. Okay, that's weird.
Is there an extra one?
There was like a bonus pack in there.
What?
Yeah,
Bonus pack.
that's 36. Okay.
I wanted to see if we have an extra pack.
Yeah, man. I'll take it. For
First
sure.
pack's gonna be the Blizzard guy.
Quit calling it. We did have double rare though.
Whoop whoop. Actually, I'm very excited
Take
about
it.
Mirror Maid. As a commander card, it can
Yeah.
copy an artifact and an enchantment, and I like that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Are there any commons or uncommons you're kind of excited about in this set?
The land. Everyone's excited about the land.
The land.
Yeah, the blue land.
Oh, yeah.
You can cryptic lock someone in Modern.
Because you get to put an instant or sorcery on top of your library.
Yep, and you get to bounce a permanent with
Tournament
cryptic
grounds.
command.
Yeah.
It's pretty solid. Yeah, even John said blue common. Probably at the same time I did.
Yeah. I'm not going to dig through these packs for that one, just because I'm not going to look through all these packs, mostly.
Uncommon wise, I'm not sure. John, did you see any uncommons you think you're going to be up there?
There's the rare thing.
That's not a bad one.
Mm-mm.
Especially good for Commander with the Scry 2 on it.
Oh, yeah. Or, brawl. There we go. We got an Oko.
Yeah, Oko was really good and limited. Turning creatures into 3/3s that had counters on them was pretty solid.
The Wicked Wolf.
The
So this is a
Wicked Wolf of
card.
the West.
This is a card that I think is awesome, but I don't think it's going to see play.
Let's see.
Fights a creature you don't control.
Yeah, that's true. And it being having to have
The brawl.
sacrificing a food. Like
Yeah.
they should have made like a tireless tracker for food. Because
You got your goose.
like land entering the battlefield and everything. Would have been pretty good.
That gilded goose, man.
John said glass casket.
Glass casket?
It's a white
Another one of those
artifact that exiles a creature 3 or less.
Yeah.
It's actually not that bad. It's only 2 mana too.
Yeah.
John says
Foil
the Wicked
rare.
Wolf is seeing a lot of play right now.
Really? That's good, man.
Yeah.
I like it. I think it's a good one. Sorry, everybody. My chair's a little squeaky today. If you can hear it on the stream, I'm going to apologize. Didn't test out the chair before we got going here. Turbine.
Oh, that's crazy. The stream is about 14 seconds behind.
Yep, it usually is a little behind.
I didn't realize it until I saw my hand like taken away. I was like, that was a minute ago.
You're time traveling, buddy. You're time traveling. Four-color wolf pack.
4-color wolf pack.
This cauldron familiar? This thing did some serious work for me this weekend. Because when it ETBs, your opponent loses life, you gain a life. All you have to do is sack a food to return it from your graveyard to play.
What?
Yeah.
That is awesome.
So if you have
like
something,
a creature sack outlet too.
Well, so yeah,
like
if you have
sack,
a creature sack outlet, or if you have something that just makes a ton of food, you can just chump block city with that thing, and be like, it enters the battlefield, you lose 2 life, I gain 2 life. Thank you. I'll chump block again. Especially in limited, when you've got a lot of like people playing big creatures that maybe don't have trample, or can't quite get there. You can just chump block with a 1/1. Let it die. Dance of the Mance.
Yeah, that actually looks really good. I never even really read it until just now.
Read your cards, Kevin. Read your cards.
I'll tell you, I didn't study the set as much. Just been working a lot, but
Yeah, man.
I think the set was pretty fun to play in limited for sure.
Honestly, like, this set is so theme heavy. Just looking and opening up packs and seeing some of the new cards was pretty awesome in and of itself.
It definitely was theme heavy. We got here a reprint, Sorcerer Spyglass. The only
I
way
like
to
that new
beat
art, though.
Garruk in the limited format.
Giant killer. We can just talk instead of typing, Kevin.
I know, I just keep reading it. It's the Dance of the Mance deck might be the new top standard deck. What is it playing?
Yeah, what else do they run in that? Foily Keeper of Fables.
Here's a good new
yeah, Folio the Fancy is pretty solid.
and it's a group hug card.
Yeah.
You know me, I love building group hugs.
Uh-oh, we got a foil land.
Lockmere Serpent, that was a good one. Flash 7/7.
Flash 7/7 is a little ridiculous.
Yeah.
There's definitely some
mana
really
cheaper than the Chromium.
Yep. There's some really solid cards in this set.
Kaya's Wrath and Cantrip Artifacts.
Ooh, there's our other planeswalkers, the
So
Royal Scions.
Why is Kaya's Wrath so good in the Dance of the Mance deck?
What does the Dance of the Mance do?
I think it's that blue-white card.
It is.
Read it.
Murderous Rider.
Turn up to X target artifact and or enchantment card. Where man cost less from the graveyard to the battlefield.
There's another
What?
Serpent.
That's really good.
Has to be CMCX.
X or less. And if X is 6 or more, those permanents are 4/4 creatures in addition to their other types.
That's pretty sick, actually.
Wow, so like I could just see it now. You sack the little golden egg and stuff. You're drawing cards, gaining life and everything. And yeah, that's actually pretty good.
Folio the Fancy's there.
Wow. Ooh, got Royal Scions.
Yeah, man. Way to catch up
I
there,
didn't
Kevin.
really see a lot of those being opened. I saw a lot of
I didn't
groups
either.
and Okos, but nobody
You know what was
really
weird?
talking
Because
about that one.
I didn't see... I heard about a couple people that opened Garuks, but I didn't see them get opened or, like... I didn't play against them, so... And the Scion twins were almost, like, non-existent.
That's wild.
Or at least, nobody was, like, telling me they opened them.
Escape to the Wilds. I think that'd be a good card for Commander.
It's pretty solid. I do like the Sirs for each of the colors too. They're kind of interesting.
The Sirs.
The uncommons.
Agreed.
Sires. The lords, if you will.
Fate Foretold. Which card is that, John?
Fate Foretold?
Yeah, I can't remember which one that is.
There's Doom Foretold.
Yeah. Maybe that's the one he meant. So I don't see Fate
The
Foretold.
blue rare land.
Red Sir.
A lot of foils. A lot of foils. They upped the foil drop rate, so that's been pretty cool to see. I mean, this is
Absolutely.
one box. We got 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, plus a couple of rares.
That wasn't too bad.
So, ooh. I know it's not a highly desirable card, but getting the alternate borders is pretty sweet.
Oh, wow.
Giant Killer. That was the last pack in this first box here. So,
Let's see here. How many mythics did we get? 3?
might have been more than that.
Let's take a look. 1.
There's the foils we got.
2,
Order of the Midnight Reaper.
3. 1 foil mythic.
1 foil mythic. That's pretty solid. Decent little box. And we started off with another foily art card here.
So play Red Sir and Cavalcade of Calamity. All of your 1/1 haste dudes bolt when they attack. It's insane. That's not bad.
I mean, I take red
bad.
hasty 1/1s all day.
Yeah, especially if they're bolting when they attack. So
Yep.
that's wild. That's really good too. Especially if you got 3 or 4, probably kill someone within a turn or 2.
Yeah. Did you run any of the, geez, that's 3 packs, 3 foils. Did you run any of the unicorns this weekend?
Actually, I don't think so. What was the unicorn cards?
There was like 3 of them. In one of my pre-release pools, I had like 6 unicorns. And I was
gosh.
tempted to be like, I'm just going to try the unicorns. This would be fun.
Yeah, I didn't actually run any of those. I ended up having a lot of the same cards. It was the knight.
Weird.
I had knights in almost every pre-release.
There's a lot of knights. And that's not a bad deck with the black-white.
This guy
Maybe get a
is
couple of red
awesome.
ones.
Whenever you cast a blue spell, tap target non-land permanent opponent control.
Mirror, mirror.
On the wall.
What's Kevin thinking today? Thinking
I
spells cost 1 less.
Yeah. Retention of Sorcerer, my favorite magic cards.
They are.
2 Gadwicks back to back like that.
Yeah.
I like him because he does exactly what I want to do in a deck that has blue mana, which is draw cards.
I mean, that's what every blue player wants to do, is draw more cards. Double.
Fires of Invention won a
Yeah.
lot of games. Like, regardless of only being able to cast 2 spells per turn, you just get the omniscience 2 spells based on how many lands you have.
It's pretty solid.
And in Limited, you know, once you hit 5, 6 lands, you're basically casting anything off the top of your deck.
Yep. Because you probably don't have any cards in hand at that point.
This guy was impossible to beat if he ever was X more than
Stone
4.
Yeah. Because he's pro all of the removal.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a
And he had
zipper.
reach, which was pretty solid. Mirror, mirror on the wall. I'll probably have to pick that up at some point. It's a good magic card. Other Fires of Invention.
Some super consistency in this box. I think that's 3 Gadwicks, 2 Fires of Invention.
John says, Fires is a new sick card. It's the new super friend in
So
Neighborhood.
that pack had the red castle and the blue castle in
So
non-foil.
far. Oh.
Red castle
in
is
the same
foil.
pack.
Blue castle was non-foil.
What does the red castle do? Creatures you control get +1/+0. That's not too bad. Especially at instant speed on the land, which is harder to interact with.
So what did you think of all the adventure cards in this set?
I think at first, I think people were kind of confused with the mechanic, but after they played it a couple times and kind of got the idea of how it works, it was actually really good. I think they have a lot of value. A lot of the instant and sorcery sides have pretty good effects to be on a card plus a creature. And since some of the blue ones were things that blue already plays anyway on an instant and sorcery, but then has the ability to cast it as a creature, I think is giving that type of deck a huge hookup with closing out the game a lot sooner than being a typical control deck until you draw out. So I think that's actually kind of exciting to have, because blue's always been the we're going to turns and it's barely into game 2. So game 1 strategy is I don't think going to be viable. I think they'll be able to actually win multiple games sooner than having to wait.
So the thing I liked about them was even like the common and uncommon ones, a lot of them had foil fling. I totally missed that. A lot of them have good value if you're playing a lot of the commons and uncommons were low cost creatures that had value to play early. But if you're playing them late, they would have an effect. There's a cauldron. They would have an effect that would make it worthwhile to play it as an instant or sorcery.
Right.
And then if you don't have anything better to do, or you want to dump a couple mana into it, you got another creature you can throw on the board. Just as an extension of your hand.
Now, Cauldron of Eternity is a really interesting one, because with the die trigger on the stack to put it on the bottom of its owner's library, never mind, actually. I'm reading the last part there. It says only any time you could cast a sorcery.
Not an instant speed.
But all the other creatures that are in your graveyard you can get back.
Yeah.
And I think they did that so that you're not just reanimating the same creature
over and over.
Over and over.
And over. And over. And over.
That would be what I would do, because the spell costs 2 less for each creature in your graveyard. So you could literally just pay 2 black on like turn 3 or 4 in Commander, and you'd be great. Oh, another colored one. Let's see. Flash.
Red legendary artifact.
Oh, you flash it in basically when you're attacking, because it gives too much value to have not
basic. Look at all these foils, man. This is kind of crazy.
That is a lot of foils.
2, 4, 6.
John got a foiled box topper on a red rare land.
That's pretty sweet.
That's a tongue twister. Red rare land.
So out of this box, basically 50% of the packs so far have had a foil in them.
That's pretty sweet.
We're just getting into the last 12 right now, and we've already got 12. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yeah, we've already got 12 foils out here.
Fae of Wishes is seeing a lot of play, according to John. What are they bringing in with Fae of Wishes, since it can only get a non-creature card?
I was going to say, in pre-release, it was kind of nice to pull something that you didn't want to play in your deck right in.
Yeah. I saw people pulling lands that they pulled in their packs.
Yeah.
Because it's technically a non-creature.
Yep.
Charming Prince is pretty good.
Yeah.
Actually, in the humans deck, I feel like for modern, you can sit there, you can bounce like your Reflector Mage, your Meddling Mage, and rename new stuff.
Jeez. So that was a foil rare, regular rare pack.
Oh wow, that's actually a foil mythic.
Or foil mythic, regular rare, yeah.
That card was really good and limited.
This guy was kind of interesting. Troll.
Oh yeah, Planeswalkers are non-creature as well, so you get Fae of Wishes for Planeswalkers out of your sideboard. And it's also a 1/4 flyer.
Yep.
So that makes total sense. As well. So that's actually pretty good.
I think that's the first Midnight Clock we've opened. That's kind of an
actually second one.
The second one?
Yeah,
okay.
There was one on the 7th or 8th pack or something like that. That was pretty early on.
Foils keep coming, man. This box was bonkers.
Being a 1/4 blocker, that's pretty solid.
Golden Goose.
I thought at first that card just said tap, add 1 mana of any color, but then I saw you had to sacrifice a food.
Yeah.
So every other turn you could basically tap it for mana.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
That is the end of box 2. So this is a little bonkers. We had at least 2 foils there. 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. We had 15 foils. That's 1 in 3 packs were foil that time around.
That is a lot.
Now, granted, one of them was a basic land. So, I mean, but still, that's still 15 foils out of 36 packs. I would take that any day of the week, man. Alright.
John goes, I have 3 foils and 2 alt art of the phase as well.
Nice. Box 3. Starting off with a foil Lovestruck Beast.
Speaking of
And the
foils,
great
that card is great. Whenever it enters the battlefield, whenever a creature enters the battlefield, if it's not a token, just put a counter on it and draw a card. Like, that's amazing. And then gaining 2 life every time you tap it for mana is amazing. And it's just
2 packs, 2 foils.
that card amazes me.
Bone
That's
Crusher
how
land. It's pretty sweet. 3 packs, 3 foils. Excuse me.
Let's see
We
here.
continue the ridiculous foil drop rate here.
That card is broken, and I didn't realize how.
Oh,
broken it
Reserve.
was.
Yeah.
I didn't realize how powerful it was because I didn't read it when I pulled one, and I didn't even put it in my green deck. Like, I built an actual green deck.
Are you feeling okay?
Pre-release, the very first one,
Yeah.
had Garrick and everything. I didn't put that in there because I didn't read it. Like, I don't know what I was doing. I might have been sick. I don't know.
But you weren't paying attention or something.
Golgar Hedge is the deck. What's that deck, John? What's Golgar Hedge?
Another preserver.
I'm guessing he meant Golgar Hinge, which is probably a deck that puts the Great Hinge into play and
Yep.
taps it and does things. Probably a Reanimator deck or something, John.
Talisman. So we're almost through 12 packs. We already have 6 foils. The foil drop rate is definitely way up on these set.
Oh, absolutely.
I thought they were saying it was going to be more like 1 in 6 maybe. Which I know they were improving it, but I didn't know how much they were actually improving it. Or I don't remember the number at least right now. But it's clearly a much higher rate than it used to be.
Very much so.
I don't think it's supposed to be 1 in 2 packs though. Or 1 in 3 maybe. But that's kind of what we're seeing right now.
Mm-hmm.
Doom!
Wow. So if you can't sacrifice a non-land permanent, that player discard a card, they lose 2 life, you draw a card, and you gain 2 life. You create a 2/2 white, then you sacrifice 2 and foretold. So that just stays on the battlefield until they have no non-land token.
left. Yep.
Non-land, non-token permanents left. That's pretty cool. Just put a couple of those on the battlefield, and then, I mean, they just never have non-land permanents.
Yep.
And you can instantly make them sacrifice a planeswalker they dropped right after it.
This Emery seemed like a pretty solid card during pre-release too.
Yeah, I think that was going for like $5 or $6.
Really?
When it was first released and everything.
Another Wildborn Preserver. That's the 3rd one out of this box.
That's a good one. Just put it in a non-human deck, and you just always pay whatever extra mana you have left, and pump it up a bunch. And it's got reach, so it's a good blocker with flash.
I think the art on this is hilarious. Because it's just somebody suplexing a bear. Dude's just suplexing a bear.
Yeah.
He's clearly out muscling that bear.
I know, and the thing is, he doesn't even look like he could pick that bear up.
Because he's out muscling it, man. He's huge. You don't even know how big he is.
John says Emery is a modern all-star.
Oh, yeah. For sure. Preserver.
Hedge.
You
We
like
called
hedge?
it Golgar Hedge, and it was Golgar Hinge.
Hedge, henge, whatever. You know where we're going. Grass, stones, doesn't matter. Oh, man. Oh, foil land.
Oh,
Once
that's
upon
really
a time, there was a story about a magic set that involved fairy tales. Elders.
Yeah, once upon a time, I think that's going to see some play, especially in Modern, because it's a free spell.
Yep. If it's in your opening hand, yeah.
Yeah.
Witches Oven was kind of a cool card.
Oh, yeah.
That was just a fun one. Another card that just had fantastic theme to it. Tore this back in half.
It was definitely pretty good.
I also really love the theme of Belle of the Brawl. Just see her flavor text here. Locthwain writes, Knights take pride in being the last one standing in a fight or on the dance floor, my friend.
On the dance floor.
Yeah. They want to be the last ones. Fighting or dancing,
man.
they're going to be there. Bone Crusher Giants.
That's pretty sweet. It looks like
The
an
alternate.
art,
Yep.
too. They had so many
Alt-right.
different cards in this set that different artworks, different everything.
Yeah. And that's not even including like some of the stuff that's... Hey, look at that. Back-to-back Bone Crusher Giants.
Yeah, you can see the two differences.
I do like those alternate frames for the... Considering the theme of the set, it's all about fairy tales and stuff. I also really like that they printed these on adventure cards. So you could kind of designate that this is my card that's out on adventure right now.
Right. Yeah, because I was wondering, like, they never printed anything for the Karn, like when you put a silver counter on it or whatever.
Yep.
So you just have to kind of keep it under Karn. But,
Yep.
like, for being on an adventure, it's just sitting in its own exile zone.
And they were pretty prevalent too, so it wasn't like you weren't gonna... You were pretty likely to get one in the 6 packs that you opened for your pre-release.
Yeah, definitely. I didn't even know that there was a token for that, so that's why I mentioned it right before it started. Hey, make sure to mark how you're doing this.
Or just use the token!
Or yeah, use the token. After I opened like my second pack, I was like, oh, there's a token for this.
Ooh.
This makes sense.
Got a foil opt, buddy.
Foil op? Now that's a good one.
I like this new art for opt too. It's pretty cool.
Very much so.
Alright, we are almost through the 3rd box, which would put us at the halfway mark, and I'm having trouble with
Halfway
this.
mark.
Ooh.
Ba-ba-dum-bum.
Foil Royal Scions.
That looks pretty good.
That's a good looking card. 3 cost Planeswalkers, man.
Will Rowan.
Another foil.
No, we haven't seen come up in a minute. Garrick.
We haven't seen one yet.
Garrick pack.
So the question is, how many of them are we going to see
That's a
tonight?
Garrick pack. Jeez.
No.
Was it? No. I thought you
Rogan
saw it.
Keith, though.
I thought you saw it. I was like, no.
Last pack of this box. Another set of the Scions.
In the same pack.
What?
Wouldn't that have been in the same?
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14. We had at least 14 foils in that box, too.
Oh, wow.
It's like 1 in 3 for us right now.
That's not bad.
Huh. So that is the end of box 3.
Whoop, whoop.
Getting started with box 4.
So why is that card overhyped? Is no one going to be playing it in Modern, do you think, John?
Which one?
The Once Upon a Time, the free Magic card. And I think it's only because you're casting it the first one for free.
Yeah.
Because if you have 4 copies to make it consistent, the other 3 are hard casting.
Yeah, but it's still only 1 cost? 2 costs?
2 costs, but it is an instant.
Questing Beast!
That's actually not that bad.
Going on a
4/4
quest
Vigilant,
for us.
Death Touch, Haste. They gave it all the keywords for 4 mana.
Yep. It's a nice little giant killer with the alternate frame on it.
1 mana or 3 mana instant. So on turn 4, you can kill something and cast it in the same turn.
Yep. Yarvo.
Ah, John says it'll stick around if they finally ban stirrings.
Sure.
That makes sense.
Another lurker. Man, we opened all the lurkers here tonight. Second one in this box, and I know there was another box with 2 at least, maybe 3.
Oh yeah, there was 2 back-to-back in the last
Lockmere Serpent.
And that's a Modern All-Star. Why is that? Enters the battlefield, put the top 4 cards of your library into your graveyard. Choose target artifact card in your graveyard. You may cast it. That's pretty good.
This guy was pretty fun to play.
That is pretty
Piper the
solid.
Storm. Makes all the rats follow him.
Oh yeah, I like that one. The other thing I thought was cool is that you can just gain control of stuff with it.
Yeah.
It's a black card.
Yep.
Typically it's something you see either in blue or red.
There was a vampire that does it too. I think you have to have like 5 vampires.
Oh yeah.
I have it in my commander
Tap
deck.
5 untap vampires gain control.
Gain control of a creature, it becomes a vampire in addition to its other types. Yeah. It's pretty sweet. But yeah, it's not something they see very often.
Definitely.
Got the White Castle in foil there. With a Charming Prince, that's the perfect pack right there, right?
That is. He can
Charming
be in
Prince and a White Castle.
He's really good. He should see Modern play. I really think so. And he's not hard on the mana either, because the white and 1 they typically play anyway.
He could see play in humans possibly.
And the thing is that you can either vial it in to bounce a creature that like maybe burns targeting with a removal spell, and then just rename the same card, or Reflector Mage something out after it's already entered the battlefield.
A lot of good stuff here.
I just think he has so much utility.
Because he's got those 3 options to fulfill. Yeah.
What do you think, John? Do you think Charming Prince will see Modern play?
Folio of Fancies. That's the 3rd Piper of the Swarm from this box.
Get your play sets. Get your play sets.
Green Castle.
Too bad he wasn't a human warlock rat. Then you could have gave him Self-Menace.
I mean, yeah.
Guess I'm just asking for too much.
You always want everything, Kevin.
I know.
This is a very green box, too. Foil Red Castle. And a Wishclaw Talisman.
So it tutors a card, then it goes to your opponent.
Yep.
And it doesn't target an opponent because that's smart wording. Just 1 tap tutor, and it's only 3 mana to do all that.
That's kind of a nice pack. Murderous Rider, Lovestruck Beast, Foil Murderous Rider, and then the alternate art Lovestruck Beast.
Here's how I would play Wishclaw Talisman. I would tap it, remove a counter, but then in response to the trigger, because removing the counter is part of the cost, I would pop a 2 mana guy that takes all counters from a permanent. And then they just wouldn't get anything. Oh man.
Not even willing to give your opponent something nice, Kevin. Come on.
Well, I don't want them to tutor for something in their deck, because that's just not going to do me very good. but you know.
I thought you said you like Huggy decks.
Well, I do, but I typically will cut black from Huggy decks. But
you like Lenny Huggy decks.
Yeah, I like Huggy decks that are like, here's 20 lands per turn and 20 cards, and your land's tapped for 50.
Midnight Clock.
John says, or just play a tutor spell.
Yeah.
That's too easy, John. I gotta make it hard.
But why would you do that when, you can play this cool artifact thing and then play another spell like Kevin said and prevent your opponents from getting cool stuff?
Yeah, and then only get one tutor out of it and have to play 2 cards to do it.
Play at least 4 and 2 cards out of hand, yeah. Murderous Rider.
I've never been the smartest crayon in the box.
I mean, that's pretty self-explanatory just from that statement.
Oh, man. If a red source you control would deal damage to an opponent. Oh, you're good. That's the card I think he was talking about with
Torbrand.
the
Thing.
guy that does 3 damage, because that adds an additional 2 to 1/1 haste guys.
Once upon a time.
John goes, yeah, why just cast a spell when you can add convoluted steps?
I mean, that's what makes Magic fun, John. Convoluted steps. Coming down to the end of box 4.
Let's open an all-art Oko.
I would be completely fine with that. But I don't know if we can.
I think
I don't remember the rules on where that's at.
John, where's all the alternate arts at? We want to see them.
Alright, that is the end of box 4. Definitely much lower on the foil count there.
Yeah, they were making up for it.
There was a couple foil rares. Yeah, they made... I mean, we were so far ahead of the average there.
That is true.
We had 2 boxes that were basically 1 in 3 or 1 in 2. Alright, 2 boxes to go. We're almost there. Sundering Strokes where we start out at. Sorry, I'm gonna adjust something real quick. Whoa. There we go. Alright.
Thundering Strike. What does that do? Do 7 damage. Oh yeah, solid card to pull and limited. It's a good way to complete the game. That's really heavy and green, but it's also a 7/6 Vigilance Trample versus 6, which ain't too bad. Can block and attack. There's a lot of tramples. So much trample in this set. I swear all the big creatures have trample.
Yeah. I mean, they're green, so.
Well, even the black creatures.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't think any white creatures had it.
Well, it's because they got to get over all those dwarfs, man. Hey.
No, it's funny, not very many red creatures. Man, we're getting a ton of those. We're going to get people's full play sets.
Yeah. We had a foil one, too.
That's definitely a planeswalker that wants to add to the board after some creatures are on it.
Yep.
Because of its plus abilities. You can open extended arts and packs. Taylor opened a few.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, Taylor opened a
that's right, he did
Daruk and an Oko in the same night.
That was bonkers.
That was almost $400 in cards.
I'm sure it's not worth $400 now, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I didn't even check because I didn't open any myself. I haven't even opened the packs I won from any pre-releases. I still haven't opened them.
You saving them up for a special time?
I guess so. Special date night, just kind of slide some packs over and be like, hey, let's open some packs together. How romantic.
Sorcerer's Spygrass, Spyglass.
It's that time of the night.
We can't talk.
Can't talk. Yeah, Fire's Invention is one of my favorite cards in the set.
Goose.
Red Omniscience.
Yeah.
Please, thank you, God. Thank you. You've answered all my prayers. Because that's what I've been looking for. Just more Omniscience effects that I can put in decks. Well, I already ran. So just by having that in the deck, Unfortunately, I can't cast on my opponent's turn.
Stolen by the fade.
Sad.
So what do you think you're going to run in Standard now?
Well, whatever John builds me.
Fade of Wishes?
I've been spending a lot of money on commander cards to kind of beef up my collection. So until I can go to more competitive events, I've just been borrowing a deck from John. Trusty friend John.
That's a pretty good friend you got there.
Yeah, he was my first friend in Magic. He'd come over to my house for a couple hours every night and proceed to destroy me, and I wouldn't win a single game, and then he'd leave. Just leave me all sad. No comment, he said.
No comment. Love-struck beast.
It's true, though. He was my motivation to try to get better at playing Magic.
Fade of Wishes. Oh my gosh. There we go. Harmonious Archon. We didn't talk about this last time. That card is pretty good.
Oh yeah. He basically makes 2 3/3s. So for 6 mana, he adds 10 power to the board, flying for 4 of it.
Yep.
And he's got a really big blocking butt.
And he makes your non-Archon creatures base 3/3.
Yeah.
So if you had a bunch of tokens out there that were 1/1s, nope, they're all 3/3s now.
Yeah, you just kind of what's the card? March of the Multitudes on your opponent's end step. Untap, drop that guy, swing for lethal. It's all in a day's work.
It's just how you Magic, bro.
And anything with counters on it, like if you played a Hydroid Crisis, you just get bumped and then it would be bumping.
Yeah.
Green-white tokens finisher.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
Yeah, saw that one coming. Especially, there's what, 2 token generators that are going to be in Standard? We got the one in Ravnica, the Green-White March Multitudes one. And then we got Finale of Glory, which is another one that's really good.
That guy was kind of cool, too. I played him in the 2-headed giant.
Yes, there's so many no giants, and you end up getting a creature out of it as well, which is another control finisher.
It's a 7/7 with Vigilance.
Yeah.
That's kind of bonkers.
It's basically the same Fumigate cost, and then you can actually, if you play that with Time Wipe, you can actually bounce this creature back to your hand and then recast the board wipe side again.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can just board wipe, next turn, do whatever, Vigilant guy, and then Time Wipe, bounce him to your hand, and then board wipe again. Like, that's pretty good.
Just 4 packs left here, Kevin. And we got one more box. You know what we have not seen yet?
A Garruk.
You got it.
You know what?
The roof is not on fire.
This is it. Call in the pack. Garruk.
No.
Aw, really?
Green, though.
That was sad. Well, that was half right.
Because the Wildborn Preserver is half of a Garruk.
I mean, it can get there. Slowly as you're putting that down, I thought it was a Garruk.
Last pack in this box.
This is the only pack I'm going to call.
You know what's going to be is this pack that I set aside earlier.
Oh, yeah, it probably is. That's probably where it's at. Hey, it's a Garruk. It's a Garruk. Emblem.
Almost counts, but not quite. All right.
We really did get a bonus pack, didn't we?
Yeah, man, these have been 12, so weird.
Oh.
Again, 2, 4, 6, 8. There was 9 or 10 foils in that box too.
That's pretty solid.
I think that's more normal-ish compared to the like 13 or 14 we
You like that combo, John? Bounce giant with board wipe. Boom.
You know he can hear you, right?
Yeah. He's going to read that and then he's going to hear it as if he read it twice.
Spyglass.
That's why you're the owner.
No, that's not why.
I thought it was because you were smart.
Sure. You keep thinking that. You keep thinking that will be alright, Kevin.
Yep. Oh, we're going to see Garuk sometime soon.
No Garuks.
In the end, death usually has its way.
Yeah, the flavor text on a lot of these cards is just awesome.
Let's see. This one don't have flavor.
Well, it's pretty flavorful. It just doesn't have flavor text.
You know what? I'm noticing a pattern. They put all the good flavor text on the cards that I'll see play in a lot of the Eternal format, but in the standard, they
not as much.
Didn't put any of the flavor text.
There's Oko.
Oh yay! Second Oko or third Oko?
I think third.
Okay, so we've had like 6 Royal Scions, a couple Okos.
Maybe not 6, but a decent number. I think 3 or 4. Magic Mirror.
It's been a minute since we've seen one of those. Mirror, mirror on the wall.
Where's our Garuk, y'all?
That's just so good. Iron Crag Feet. Turn 4, you can play a 7-drop. Because it says you can only cast one more spell this turn. So if you play that in, like, say, a commander deck that, like, copies the next spell twice or something like that, you can,
nice.
X's.
Alternate out, foil, Flexen Intruder, because it's not Goldilocks.
Ooh, I like it.
I like that one, though. It's good art.
Oko.
Oh. Mirror.
So many mirrors.
Alright, we're a third of the way through the last pack. Still no Garuk. I mean, plenty of good stuff, but no Garuk yet. It's not gonna work.
Pretty good. I'm gonna cast one more spell this turn. That is so good. But people are going to play this in Commander. I just see it.
Yep. Oh, for
7 mana for 4 mana. It is not bad, especially when you copy stuff. Like, copying that is amazing. It's Garuk!
Not only that.
Oh no. Show me the money. Wow.
I think it was worth the wait.
Wow.
We'll let that sit right here.
Gosh, look at it.
That was well worth the wait.
Do we even touch that without gloves on?
I'm gonna put some sleeves on that. Multiples.
No kidding.
That is we're gonna work around it.
Yeah, gotta work around that card. Here, let me
Full Art
clean this
Garuk
up
Cursed
here.
Huntsman. That is a sweet card.
Don't
Here, let's
charge
go ahead
me
and
for it.
we'll go ahead and set this up over here so that everybody can look at that.
Wow,
While we
so
fill this out.
beautiful. He looks so cool.
I mean, I'll take that over getting 4 or 5 of them.
I'll take that over getting 6 Scions.
Yeah. Wish Claw.
It's like we just pulled the best card in the set.
Almost.
Is there a card worth more than that?
I don't think so.
I was gonna say, I was like, I don't know for 100% sure, but this card killed me. I cast it. I lost the game because I cast it. I didn't know that it only killed creatures of the chosen type, and I couldn't choose a type that didn't kill more creatures of mine than it did of my opponent's. And I was just like, well, that sucks. So I ended up losing a game because I cast that spell. All because I didn't read the card.
Read the cards, Kevin. Read the cards.
Why, John? Why is Oko worth more than Garuk?
Probably gonna see more play.
But Garuk was higher than Oko at first.
Yeah, this is a market, dude. Stuff fluctuates.
Market. That means it must be seeing modern play.
Oko? Yeah, probably.
Because, I mean, I can see Oko seeing modern play over Garuk only because it's 3 mana
White Castle
compared to... That even looks beautiful on the screen here. You can see his legs through the text on the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that is a beautiful card.
Alright, into the last third of the box. Escape the wilds.
Escape to the wilds. You can play an extra land.
Fervent Champion. Hope everybody's enjoyed the stream. Please put a comment down there. Let us know how we did. If there's anything you'd like to see us do next time around. And as always, we look forward to seeing you play. We got about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 packs left right now.
And the bonus pack.
And we got a bonus pack. Somehow, Brazen Borrowers.
That card is really good.
I somehow feel like they're not going to give you your stuff back.
Probably
It's
not.
probably more like a Brazen Thief. It was a Worthy Knight. And
wow.
a Witch's Vengeance. Foil Worthy Knight there.
That's pretty good. But Brazen Borrow is kind of like the standard, what do they call that one? Pavilion click.
Yeah.
You bounce something your opponent has to your hand instead of taking it out of their hand, and then you
I think that's our
flash
first
it in.
area. Ayara.
You know what? I think I saw one in the first, like, 5 packs. But,
Maybe.
yeah, I haven't seen
Might have been
any
talking about
other.
some other stuff. Got lost in the mix.
Lost in the magic. Nope.
Dance of the Mance.
Dance,
Alright,
dance,
last
dance,
pack
dance.
of this box. Then we got a bonus pack.
The bonus pack is where the money is. Well, Garuk is where the money is.
Fires of Invention.
Actually,
Alright, not
according to-
bad. So with this last pack, we're going to have some fun.
Some fun. Dun, 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 dun. Let's all guess. Let's take a guess. John, guess. What do you think's in this last pack?
Anybody else that's on the live stream, you can put your guess in. If you are correct, we'll give you the card.
All right, John. Guess it up.
Anybody that's on the live stream, throw in a comment there.
No. No. No, John.
Kevin, what are you gonna?
I'm going to guess, actually, Scion, because that's what we get the most.
Scions.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna mow through the uncommons here. Or the commons.
All right, John. He's guessing Oko. So
Oko?
He's hoping to get Oko. He can't
John's
see
looking
it.
for an Oko. Anybody else want to put a guess in?
Let's see. Who else is on here?
Yep. Okay. Kevin, what was your guess?
My guess was oh man, I forgot what was my guess, John? I forgot. I guess the Scion.
The Scions?
Yep.
Okay.
What's your guess?
I get it anyway.
Oh.
Oh!
What?
Murderous Riders, double
And
rare.
it's an alt art foil. That's
Alt-art
like
foil Murderous
$30
Riders, yep.
almost. Wow.
You guys are swinging for the fences.
Yeah, I was.
All right. Well, thank you all for joining us, and we'll see
That's
you
a
next time
pretty
here.
good bonus pack, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm super happy with that.
That is expensive.